Hey there, this is another game of Age of Empires, and today's game is between Geoffrey and Eminem. Is it? No, it's Eminme. And what map do we have here? It's a MegaRandom map, and it's quite a funky map, I have to say. There are resources in the middle of the map, there's some resources at your base, and some. And these resources are pretty symmetric. You can see same amount of resources, so nothing to be really worried about. But the fact is the middle of the map is very important, and I'm going to start the game, and it's already 9 minutes, so I'm going to give you a gist of what has happened so far. These players have secured their base, which means that's the only way to go to the middle of the map, and he has blocked it. So that Eminem is safe on that side. It's not Eminem, it's Eminem. I'm sorry. And both have hit feudal age exactly at the same time. They're going to reach feudal age in 11 minutes 27 seconds. And Geoffrey hasn't done anything about this place. And let's look at the fog of war of Geoffrey, and he doesn't even know about it. So I'm not really sure whether he knows about the map. Maybe he has, maybe he knows. But so far in this map, in this situation right now, he doesn't know. He doesn't know this is the place. This is the opening to the middle of the map, and that's what Geoffrey has done. Let's look at M and Me, and M and Me has scouted to that important part, and that's the reason why he has walled it. He has even seen this part, so he is aware of that. So that is great. Does he have his scout alive? I believe so. He is still scouting, which is great. It's full on health, so I don't think he's done any bow luring with it. And this scout has probably got one bow back, and that's the reason why he has lost some health on that scout. So that's how Geoffrey has played so far. And I'm going to fast forward a bit, and let's see how the base is. There's a lot of gold on their base, and I think that's 800 into 9, is it? Maybe, yeah, 7,200 gold into 2 in their own base, and similar amount of stone also present. There was a lot of deer. I want to tell you that, yeah, there was a lot of deer in their own base, and they're taking each and every resource that is available to them, which is great. And if you look at Geoffrey, he has the same amount of gold and stone. And if you look at the middle of the map, there's a lot of wood and a lot of gold and a lot of stone, of course. And that's how the middle of the map is. And this stretch of water doesn't have any deep sea fish. Obviously, it has only shore fish. So shipping or fishing is not the greatest thing in the world, but yeah, he's doing it. Eminme is doing it. I'm sure Geoffrey is doing it too. Yeah, why not? Why not? There's a lot of food available, so let's make use of it. And it's very important to get the middle of the map. I think if you can secure this space, I think you can win the game. As simple as that. It's very important. It's almost like Gold Rush. You just need the middle of the map. I do know that there is a lot of gold in your base and can maybe last more than 40 minutes of game time, but it's also very important to go to the middle of the map and put pressure on your opponent. So it's important who does that. You can see both have hit Castle Age at the same time, almost 7 seconds apart, and that's the plan right now, to reach Castle Age in 15 minutes and then start the game. It's a Hun war, if I haven't mentioned already. Both the players are Huns, yes, and you can see systematic gold collection and quite possibly cavalry archer the plan. You can see there's absolutely no farms, because farm is not required right now. There's a lot of resources, a lot of food available. Fishing can be done, a lot of deer hunting going on, so no farms on the map so far. And 15 minutes, 40 minutes of game time. So let's see how these players take this game forward. And it's not it's a bit boring sometimes to watch Hun wars on Arabia. So maybe I thought, why not mega random maps, right? You can see enemy sending villages forward, which is possibly to make a what, uh, archery range, stables, maybe, yeah. But finally, Geoffrey is closing down his base, but you can even make docks over here. So I think that is also one of the plans. Make a dock and take a transport ship and send it to Geoffrey's base. Probably that is what Eminme is trying to do right now. So is he trying to do that? Yeah, yeah. He's doing a dock. And is there anything cute in Geoffrey's dock? Let me see that. No, absolutely nothing. So he doesn't want to make any army on water, which could have been a good idea, to secure this water stretch and make sure that your enemy doesn't put any transport docks, because if you have sealed that place, the transport is the only other way to go forward. And this kind of map, so enemy is making a transport ship right away. Not yet, not yet. He doesn't have any army right now, but soon going to have a lot of army, because he's trying to make a transport ship, fire ship. I think he wants to take care of this dock first, and then take out the transport ship. So that's not a bad idea. Is make sure that the middle of the map is his, because Geoffrey just refuses to go beyond that. He has put a stone wall and a gate over there. So that is Geoffrey's plan. Geoffrey looks a bit confident about his own abilities, and wants to stay only in his own base. And it's important how much scouting Geoffrey has done, because I'm not sure he knows much about the middle of the map. Probably he has seen this. Yes, he has. And so he's going down right now. His fishing ships are going down. He's taking out a few of his own, and yeah, but they're gonna go down. That's the cavalry are just coming out with Geoffrey, and he's taking them right into the middle of the map. And that's a very good town center over there, and those villagers can be in trouble right now if he gets spotted. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna be in trouble. And so far Geoffrey looks pretty okay, right? Because he has his dock over here, and he's taking our fire ships. He's sending his cavalry archers out to the middle of the map, and is stopping Eminme from making this town center, which is good. It's important what Eminme does right now. Is he sending any villages forward, Geoffrey? No, he's not. He's making a second town center. The farms are finally in on the map, and that's his base right now. He's making a second town center on the second gold that is available to him. He's already mining gold from the first one, and he's taking out cavalry archers in plenty at the moment. Those archer ranges could have been a little inland, but still that's okay. Even the fire ships can't touch them, so that's not great for Geoffrey. And that town center has been deserted. He has sent his villagers back. I mean, he doesn't have anybody in the middle of the map. No, he doesn't. So that's good. That's good from Geoffrey. He has stopped the forward that Eminme was trying to do, which is fantastic. Always you would want that. And let's look at pop 43 for Eminme and 36 for Geoffrey. And the 7 and 5 military. I really don't know what military they have. Oh, they have the fire ships. Yeah, Eminme does have the fire ship. Is taking down the dock, but I don't think Geoffrey is too really interested in the dock. He's never bothered to make another dock on this side of the map, which is a little weird. He could have made one more dock over here, because why not, right? Plan B. Yeah, it should have been a plan B, and no plan B so far for Eminme. And I'm sure it's not going to. It's not going to do a dock on this side, because this has been scouted. He's going to keep his fire ships along the shores, and make it very difficult for Geoffrey to come back in this game on water. And so far Eminme has gone back to his base. He's not going forward. He's making barracks. Probably he's going to make a stable, archery range. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe take out skirms, or take out his own cavalry archers. That's the plan. I think Eminem's Eminme's plan is working pretty okay, because he wanted to secure this water, and he's already done that. So he's not really worried right now that the cavalry archers are roaming free in the middle of the map. He's going to lose that town center. He's probably going to delete that, or probably he can even take his own cavalry archers out and then make this town center. But so far so good for Eminme. I think he's a little ahead of Geoffrey right now, because he has secured this water patch, and this is important. This is going to be very important. And Geoffrey doesn't look too much bothered. He has got two town centers. He's taking out cavalry archers right now. No, he is not actually. He's not taking out any cavalry archers. And let's look at what Eminme is doing. Eminme is not taking out any more fire ships, and he's losing that town center. He's not making anything from this dock, and he's taking out his own cavalry archers. He's got two town centers on his base, and he's mining not too much of gold, but that is okay to take out a few cavalry archers. He's very tight on resources right now. He's making villages constantly. He's doing his wheelbarrow research right now, and he's taking out villages too at the same time. So that's the game so far, and that's the mangonel going forward to take down these dogs, which is a good idea. But but this McDonald's are can be under fire from this fire ship. Yes, yes. That's too close. Yeah, go away, go away. Yeah, now you can get down, bring them down. So Jeffrey right now is planning to take off these dogs because those dogs can be really dangerous. And Eminme is not doing anything from these dogs, so I'm not really sure that is good. You could have kept a few fire ships alive, could have made a few galleys over here, and kept this water line intact for himself. But he's not doing that. Probably he's not being able to do that. He wants to do it, but he's not able to do it. And he's doing a dock over here. Not really sure why. Maybe he wants to transport ships. No, I don't know. He can still come via this place. He's now got his cavalry archers forward, and there's nothing coming from Geoffrey. I don't know what exactly Geoffrey is doing right now. He's on 54 pop, and is he making any more cavalry archers? Yes, he is. He's making a third town center over here, and looking at his farms, it makes you believe that he might go to knights after this, or maybe even scouts. But he's not going full blaze with his cavalry archers as was expected in the beginning. But he's not doing that. The deserted town center, he couldn't take that down. He could have sent one around over there. No, he didn't do that. There's the fire ships still alive. He couldn't take them down with this mangonel. And there's a lot of fire ships right now. So which means Eminme is doing some more fire ships from these dogs. No, not right now, but he's got 4 alive. He's going to take down that mangonel. That mangonel comes heading forward, but he's not doing that. So there's a small tussle there in the middle of the map between the cavalry archers of both players. He's finally sending the villages forward and going to make sure that this town center comes up, which is not good for Geoffrey, because I think that the initial push by Geoffrey was really good and denying Eminme from doing this town center, which was good. I thought that he's going to send villages forward and make a town center of his own, or maybe a castle if he had the stone. No, he doesn't. He's not mining. Yeah, he's not mining much stone right now. He's got only 2 stone miners, so he's not doing that. That's a bottling arrow for Eminme, which is going to really be helpful with his cavalry archers. And he's putting the town center. It's got his grip back on the game, Eminme, which is good. And Geoffrey had a very good chance to come forward and take this middle part of the map, but he didn't do that. So he's gone back a bit. He's doing his own bottling arrow right now, but here's his monk out to convert fire ship, but that's not good enough right now for Geoffrey. So I think it's going to be very dangerous if Eminme sends one villager on this side of the map and sends a transport ship maybe. So even he can do a transport ship over here, right? Yeah, he's already done that. He's already got his transport ship, and I'm sure he's going to send these cavalry archers into that transport ship and into the base of Geoffrey. Geoffrey is wide open on this side. You can see that he can actually wall this over here and over here. So he's got 2 points where you can wall and secure the base. I'm not really sure if there's a hole over here. Yeah, there is a hole. You can look at the mini map. Yeah, there is a hole. So that side is open. This side is pretty okay because there's nothing on this side. There's no transport ship, nothing, no base of Eminme. So yeah, that's a transport ship, and that's going to take these cavalry archers, and that's a siege workshop from Eminme, who's doing his ballistics right now, and in 26 minutes Geoffrey is doing his wheelbarrow. A little delayed, but that's okay. That is not a problem. And let's look at the base of Eminme. He's put down his 1, 2. He's put down his 2 town centers in the middle of the map. He has his 3rd town center, and that's how he has been. He's taken his time, but he's at least made sure that he takes the middle of the map and also this water. So I think he has fulfilled most of his basic objectives, which is great. And Geoffrey is struggling a bit because he's stuck in his own base and not doing a lot, I have to say. He's not taking out any cavalry archers, he's not doing counter skirms, so he's struggling a bit. And now he has his opponent's cavalry archers in his base. He doesn't have anything. He's going to lose that mangonel, certainly, and that is not great. And he's not sending any villages forward to repair that mangonel, so he's going to lose that. And there's one mangonel coming forward, so that is good. He can take down these cavalry archers now, and Geoffrey has to do something about it. Is he making any army right now? We're going to look at Geoffrey and see if he's making cavalry archers. He is, and he has just got 2 archery ranges. He's got a very decent production of gold, and he should take more cavalry archers out. He actually has only 5 plus 1, 6 villages on gold, so not a lot, not a lot. He's taking it pretty slow. Let's look at M&Me. He's got 5, 6 villages on gold. So both the players are playing a very slow game right now. They just want to secure the base. At least M&Me wants to do that. He's sending his villages forward, which can be very bad for Geoffrey. If the villages can land over here and make a base over here, that can be very bad for Geoffrey. So I would rather send some villages forward. But let's look at his fog of war and let's see what information he has in Geoffrey. He hasn't seen the transport ship which is taking the villages forward right now. But he is quite aware that there is a transport ship over here because he's seen the cavalry archers coming. So I think it would be good if he sends a few army over here and tries to understand this situation and tries to close down this gap. Is he sending any villages forward? Is he doing that? No, he's not. He's not doing that. So Me is going to successfully land those villages over here along with the cavalry archer and going to make a base over here. He knows it now. Geoffrey has seen the villages now. He knows it. Does he take action right away? Does he send villages over here and close this place, close this gap over here? It's very important to do that. He's not doing that, and Geoffrey is in trouble, I have to say, and that's the other archery range down in his base, which is not good news for Geoffrey. And let's see what's in store in the middle of the map for Eminme. He's got a lot of stone. He's mining a lot of stone so he can do a forward castle probably. And no, he's not doing anything else in the middle of the map because he's already got a lot of resources in his own base. He has got a lot of gold miners now, which is great. Probably I missed it the last time I spoke about it. And he's putting his cavalry archers forward. And Eminme is going to produce even more cavalry archers. A bit down on wood right now, but that is okay. And he has got his own mangonels forward, which is going to help him against this raid against the cavalry archers of Geoffrey. And another archery range finally down. He's taking his table out and is probably going to do scouts. Because I'm not sure it's going to do knights. And bloodlines being researched before he takes out any cavalry. And I'm really surprised that he didn't do a dock on this side and sent some army forward, some villages forward. But the ideal thing is going to be that you send somebody forward and do a dock on this water, because you have to cross two waters to go to your open space. And Eminme has successfully done that, and he's rightfully on the top of this game right now. That's a good wall, and that's a good stone wall. I have spoken about it already, so that's good. That will stop the push from this side at least for some time, which is great. And everything has to be coming from this side. This is the good place for a castle, or maybe even this one. Good place for a castle, or maybe even this one close to the wall. So that's a good place, and that's a gate being taken down by Eminme from his own rams. So that is fantastic from Eminme. Geoffrey is on 100.99 for Eminme. You can see how close they are, though. 15 villages ahead, Geoffrey right now. So not much army coming out in 32 minutes of game time, and these players are doing their researches, not taking out too much army, taking it slow, and trying to have very good economy before they can take out some army. But even if Geoffrey has got more villages, around 16 of them, than Eminme, I have to say Eminme is still in the driver's seat because of the push that he has done so far. He's got everybody. He's got the archery rangers, he's got siege workshop very close by, he's got a transport ship waiting to take his army forward. So it's been very good for Eminme, and even though it's stonewalling and forward gates and all that stuff by Geoffrey, it's not doing good. That's light cavalry research I was talking about, yeah. But it doesn't have even much military buildings. Look at his wood. It's 1,992. That's a lot of wood from Geoffrey, and a bit surprised 2150 rank player is now doing a few more army buildings. Maybe he has something else up his sleeves. He's getting a lot of stone, which means there's going to be a castle down anywhere at any time right now. And I'm a bit surprised that he's not utilizing all his resources. Look at that gold and look at that wood and food he has right now. Is that a forward castle? No, that's a forward siege workshop. And those archery ranges can go down anytime. It's good to keep more mangoes in his base. Is he producing them? Yes, he is. He's making a lot of mangoes to tackle these cavalry. That's a costly counter he has chosen. I would have gone for skirms, but what do I know? What do I know? These players are much better players than I can probably ever be. And I'm a bit surprised that he's not taking any preventive action right now. He has stationary villages over there, which is not great. He has villages over here idle, which is not great either. And he has hit Imperial Age. And let's look at Eminme, and Eminme is also very close to Imperial Age. He will go to Imperial Age anytime. And I'm waiting for that. Also waiting for these villagers to put down a castle and stop this defense. And with surprise, he's not doing that, Geoffrey. And he's making his blacksmith. Are you serious? Oh, probably he's lost his blacksmith, the earlier one. Yeah, certainly, because he had done his researches before. So that's okay. And that's a scale body armor from Geoffrey, so he's quite certain to go the cavalry right now. And let's look at, he's got only one stable, Geoffrey, so that's not fantastic for him. And does he have any more stable on his base? Can you see it? Because I cannot. He has a few. Yeah, he does have a lot more stables, and he's taking out cavalry archers, light cavalry who are not upgraded. Around 7 attack, there's absolutely no attacking upgrade on them done. The defense upgrade is there, of course, the one solitary defense upgrade. And that's the game so far. And Geoffrey has been a bit sluggish, probably not the best days in his life. And that's the castle finally going down when he has stone to make yet another castle. So a bit surprising. It'll be interesting if he can bring that castle out, because his cavalry archers can come inside and cause a lot of damage to these villagers who is making this castle, and finally sending the light cavalry forward to get rid of these cavalry archers, and possibly to get rid of this battering ram. And let's see if he's choosing a different way to go forward. Yeah, he is, but I think it's pointless to go forward on this from this gate, because there's absolutely nothing he can do over here. There's no army over here, and he doesn't have a transport ship. He's not making a forward dock, so he's not really doing his stuff over here, Geoffrey. Not sure how much he knows about the map, but it's surprising. Yeah, that's a good wall to do, so nothing will come from that side. But hello, transport ship. Transport ship can bring stuff forward, right? So that's not good. That gate is not going to help, or probably is not even going to finish that gate, will he? No, he'll finish that gate because of that castle over there, which was needed much before he did it. And that's how it is. And the enemy is going to hit Imperial Age, and is going to take his traps out. I'm surprised that Geoffrey, now he's taking his traps out, so he's going to get rid of that castle at least. But I'm not really sure he has any plans of doing any skirms to get some counters out for these cavalry archers. He's doing a lot of gates. He's trying to defend a lot, but look at the map he's given to Eminme. He's given 3/4 of the map to Eminme. There's a hole. I think there's a hole. Yes, those cavalry can easily come inside, completely come inside into the base of Eminme, but he's not into the base of Geoffrey. I'm sorry, but he's not doing that. And right now, I have to say that Geoffrey is not doing any counters. He's taking his traps out. He's going to get rid of that castle possibly. But right now he's not doing much. He's doing some calves, and he's pretty high on wood and gold right now, so he can really do a lot of cavalry archers. But I think he's moved into light cavalry. No, he's not producing any army right now, is he? Oh, a bit surprised not to see any army. He's doing his chain parting armor research. He's doing his iron casting research. So with the amount of resources he has, it would be better if he goes to cavalry archers, but he's doing everything for those light cavalry. So a bit surprising over there. That's his second defensive research done, and now the attacking researchers are coming in. He's taking his traps to get rid of that castle, but it's a long way to go. You can see Eminme has already moved to knights, and let's look at Eminme, what he's doing. He has got a lot of gold, and he's taking out knights, and he's doing his own researches right now, or attacking researches. He's researching cavalier, which is bad news for Geoffrey, because Geoffrey is not in a position to handle the cavalier. He's got only one barrack, and He's not even foreseeing it. He's not even foreseeing it. Yes. But he has seen it now. He's seen the stables. He's seen the knights. So it would be very surprising if he doesn't put down barracks and doesn't do the pikeman research, which is a bit obvious doing it, and he's not doing it right now. He's pretty adamant on playing with light calves against knights, which is a bit funny, but that's okay. And yeah, he didn't do a plan B, so it's bad. It's a bit surprising and also bad. And that's a castle forward. Probably wants to do a dock over here. Maybe that's a plan B. Maybe that's a game changer. Those are things you can hope for as a caster, but no, that's not going to happen. He's at least taken down that castle. That is one small moral victory for Geoffrey. Geoffrey is doing his own cavaliers, but he doesn't have a knight out. Does he have any knights out? I don't see it. But you can see a lot of cavaliers already out for Eminme. Is going to bring those cavaliers out and try to break down this archer range. If you can take down this archer range, it can be bad news for Geoffrey. So it's good to repair this. No, it's going to take that down. He's going to lose the strips too, possibly. So that is maybe game over. 161 power for Eminme, 129, very close Geoffrey, and he's trying his level best over here. He's doing some further farming and trying to make his own cavalry out. I'm still surprised he doesn't have any knights out. Finally, the cavalries are coming out. But is it too late? Is it too late? He's going to lose that siege workshop too. So I think it's not going good for Geoffrey, and Eminme has been very aggressive in this game. He's started his paladin research and also his blast furnace. So it is great news for Eminme. He's doing a great job, and I have to say that he's on top of this game. Even though his forward archery buildings are getting torn down, but he's not bothered because he is sending his cavaliers forward. He's has queued them a lot in the stables in the middle of the map. He's now secured the gold in the middle with all his villages forward and his town centers. So he's almost finished one stone pile in the middle of the map. So he's done a great job, Eminme, and it's put constant pressure on Geoffrey, and now his cavalry is all over Geoffrey's map, which is bad news. The farmers is going to die to these cavalry unless he can take a lot of cavalry out himself, Geoffrey. So that is what he's doing. He's not a player who's going to leave this game or over there and is taking his cavalry out. He's struggling a bit. He probably wants to do a barrack and wants to go to the pikeman line to counters, but he has been a little adamant of not doing counters in this game, and he's not even finished his gold in his own base, so he hasn't played a great game, Geoffrey, though he's a fantastic player himself. And the paladins are doing the job right now for Eminme and taking care of Geoffrey's base. That's a forward siege workshop again. A lot of paladins coming forward. That's the hole. That's the place where you can come inside. That's a gate coming down. But you can still use this transport ship, right? No, he is. Oh, he has lost them. Oh, I missed that. I missed that. He's lost his dock. He can still put a forward dock over here and take his transport ship out. He can make a forward dock over here and take transport ships and come to Geoffrey's base over here. It's wide open over here. You can see the barracks have gone down now for Geoffrey, but he's not taking out any army. But possibly he wants to do pikes, and finally the paladins have found their way inside and they are going to come in abundance. I really don't know how they came in. Probably they were already there. I missed it. I'm sorry, but it's not good news for Geoffrey right now, who is almost half the pop of Eminme, and he has finally done a GG. So I have to say that was a fantastic game played by Eminme, and he's been very aggressive in this game, and Geoffrey has tried his best, but I think he's been a bit adamant on his strategies and probably thought he was confident about doing his own strategy and not doing a counter strategy or a plan B, but it backfires at times and didn't work this time. I look at the achievements of the players, and let's see how many kills they had. 137 compared to 80 for Geoffrey, which is pretty decent. And look at the economy. A lot of food collected by Geoffrey and a lot of food for Eminme. And look at the society, a little ahead. Eminme on that village account over there. Look at the timeline. You can see almost always there's a lot of army for Eminme, and it's kept that pretty standard. Not a huge push by Eminme as far as army is concerned, but he's kept standard. He played a consistent game and he has won it. So great news and great game for Eminme. And I'll be back with more. And hope you guys enjoy my work. And please subscribe to the channel. So bye bye for now.